News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. There will be no government shutdown tonight. Congress has passed a week-long spending bill while a long-term deal is negotiated.
House Republicans had said they wanted to extend short-term spending into next year so they could have a bigger say in the budget when they get the majority in the new session. But GOP Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell has said passing this bill now is better than the alternatives. In Washington, Jill Nato, Fox News.
Twitter owner Elon Musk has suspended some journalist accounts.
Musk says they violated Twitter's terms of service when they posted direct links to an account tracking and posting his location in real time. He said, quote, criticizing me all day long is totally fine, but doxing my real-time location and endangering my family is not.
Fox's Brooke Singman, some of those journalists had written about a banned account that shared the location of Musk's private jet using public information. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
Our main goal was to get the...
All right, we are Mix 1041. Good morning. Local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. As we say, good morning to all of you here. Welcome in. It's a Friday morning, the 16th day of December 2022 at coming up on 7:04. Local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. And there was, of course, we passed this along to you yesterday, the big news coming out of the Cleveland City Council meeting earlier this week, where Cleveland City Hall is going to be moved to what is now the Summit building, the former Summit Hotel. And it has been a city property for the last 10 years, as Mayor Brooks reminded me yesterday. But Austin Chadwick conducted an interview yesterday with City Manager Joe Vivas. Austin, we had the City Manager in our studios yesterday. Is that correct? Can't hear you. Oh, there we go. No, hang on. Go ahead.
Can you hear me now?
Nah, there you go, yeah.
Yeah, there we are. Yes, no, he stopped by the studio yesterday and did a quick interview with us. And basically, he talked about what they were going to do with the buildings that they're using now. They're going to use those for more police facilities, and then of course, the building they've had for sale for the past year and a half. They're going to make that the City Hall, and then they wanted to open up the part of it for events and stuff. So.
This is a this is a major announcement, and here is some of what again Joe Vivas talked about. As reported, the former Cherokee Hotel will become the new, I said Summit, the former Cherokee Hotel will become the new Cleveland City Hall in 2024. And the Cleveland City Council unanimously approved that resolution to appropriate up to $6.1 million in ARP funds and $2 million in bond funds to renovate the Cherokee Hotel, which is now the Summit, of course, to house city government and serve as a venue for social events. Our Austin Chadwick spoke with City Manager Joe Vivas about the plans and why the site was chosen for the new City Hall.
Our main goal was to get the residents in there. We're living in substandard housing that we felt that there was an opportunity to move them into better living conditions. So we're able to work with the developer to do that, and then we ended up, after a couple years, with the building. Our goal was always to bring back kind of the city center feel, that it was kind of an active place where business is going on and things are happening.
Here is what City Manager Vivas had to say about the space that is needed for the Cleveland Police Department and the role it played in the decision.
The police center is starting to feel not have enough room for the police officers. That's grown by about 25% in the last 7 or 8 years. So they will just move into and expand into those buildings. There's some conference room spaces up there to create a data intelligence center. So really, we needed that space for the police department as well. And that's
Austin, who conducted the interview with City Manager Fivas. Again, Austin, it's a big decision and a big announcement here by the city.
It is, and he also talked about how it's kind of part of the overall plan of downtown that the mayor's had. So we've got the full interview online on our website at mymix1041.com. If anybody wants to watch it, it's about 4 minutes.
All right, thank you. Austin conducted the interview with City Manager Fivas on Thursday. You know, yesterday we brought you the story out of Polk County where they were losing Title I funding, and now Bradley County Schools released a statement yesterday on that same subject. It's becoming a common issue across the state as school systems are seeing a reduction in Title I funding from the state. Dana Yost, the director of federal projects at Bradley County Schools, said in the following statement, quote, Bradley County Schools will be operating on a tighter budget due to losing a part of their Title I funding. Without warning or explanation, a portion of Title I funding was pulled on Tuesday, December 13th. Again, this is a direct quote from Dana Yost. This money supports instruction for students in high-poverty schools. However, the district did receive additional funds in Title II, which is utilized for professional development and in special education, end quote. Again, Dana Yost, the director of federal projects at the Bradley County school system, with that statement to us. Earlier this week, we did report Polk County Schools said they lost their Title I funding. It's going to be a little more than a $30,000 loss to the Polk County school system. The Bradley County Board of Education met last night. Melissa Presswood addressed the board about a hazard mitigation grant from FEMA and how the grant, if awarded to Bradley County Schools, could help the school system save money on the new science wing at Bradley Central High School. The new wing would not only be used academically, but serve as a safety room for the community and students. Securing the grant would mean the federal government will pay for 90% of the project. The system's been working with the county mayor and emergency management on the grant process. Also, Bradley County Board of Education, a proposal to obtain Cornerstone Management Group, LLC, for consulting services passed unanimously at 7-0. The contract allows the school system to retain the services of Corbett Drew for an extended period at a reduced rate, and Drew currently manages construction projects for the Bradley County Schools Pie Center. A motion to conduct an elementary school capacity study passed unanimously. Cope Architecture will evaluate program space, assess the needs of individual schools, and make recommendations on the prioritization of capital projects. And, ladies and gentlemen, if you are a small business owner, listen up. If you know a small business owner, today is the last day to apply for the $50,000 small business grant from Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union. It's the first time they've ever done it this way at TVFCU. They have a LEAP grant competition just for Cleveland, one just for Chattanooga, and one for Dalton. But you must apply today by 5 p.m. to compete for that $50,000. We've had some local winners over the years, including our friend Brittany Katz at Terra Running Company and Bear Brew Coffee. Hey, all you have to do, go to tvfcu.com/Idea Leap Grant. Folks, this is a grant. It's not a loan. You don't have to pay it back. That's how Bridget lives. tvfcu.com/Idea Leap Grant. But Bridget, we were there for the big announcement on this. This is a huge, huge opportunity.
Yes, it really is. So, yeah, if you're interested in that, be sure to, we did share that post yesterday, again, on our Mix 1041 Facebook page, where you can get all the details.
All right. It is 7:11. We're back with traffic in 30 seconds. News sponsored in part by Southern Heritage Bank.
Southern Heritage Bank is your local community.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Cleveland, they are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway. Anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Cleveland. They work with the communities and businesses they serve to make sure that all forms of waste are handled in ways that are reliable for their customers, safe for their employees, and respectful of the environment. Visit them online at wasteconnections-clevelandtn.com.
It's time for the Hardee's Wake Up, and how rude for me to cough in the microphone. I apologize.
Hardee's.
No, that's not the Hardee's Wake Up. It's not what we wanted here.
Oh,
Hey, I meant to ask you about this also. I was going to ask you off the air, but I'm now going to ask you on the air. Can people hear that when that happens? This sounds like an angel's wing situation on It's a Wonderful Life. Did you hear that?
No, they can't.
Well, we heard it in here. And then this thing pops up on my computer screen here at the bottom right, and it says some downloads going through, probably from Vladimir Putin and you moron. And anyway, Merry Christmas, by the way. And it comes up here.
Didn't know we installed TikTok on that?
Hey, you heard what Senator Haggerty said yesterday about TikTok. When you install TikTok, all you people on TikTok, including Bridget over here and Brian Beard, you are literally giving your information to the Chinese government. Good luck to you.
I have deleted TikTok.
Well, no, you're already in. You're in. They got it from now on. Mao, say tongue, and all of them. I mean, can they hear that? But, hey, can you people hear that bing that we just heard in here? I do not trust Austin.
It just plays on your speakers there in front of you.
We need to turn it down. It's distracting.
It's too loud. Way too loud.
I can do that.
That's ridiculous. Why don't we find some professionals to run this place and say, hey, but can you stay till 9? We need you to stay till 9, and then, whatever. Merry Christmas. All right, now let's do the Hardee's Wake Up. Our friends at Hardee's, yes. Oh, my goodness. Stall tactic. I was trying to. Oh, my God. Hardee's 2 for $5 mix and match breakfast bag includes their made-from-scratch sausage and biscuit. Oh, my goodness. Come on now. Biscuits and gravy country fried steak biscuit. Choose 2 of the same or mix and match that delicious breakfast variety at Hardee's and feed your happy. And tell you what, you're going to get happy now. Our 21 Days of Christmas Spectacular, Bridget. We've had a lot of fun with this, haven't we?
Yeah, we sure have. We've had some huge prizes that we have given away so far, and it's not over yet.
Tyler Dilbeck. Tyler, I understand, buddy. You won biscuits for a year from Hardee's yesterday.
Yeah.
I mean, that's better than a lottery ticket. Well, it's close, but anyway. Tyler Dilbeck, good job, man. Congratulations. Now, today it's family package and leisure time bowling. Hello, Denise Cassidy, everybody there. It's a great place. And then tomorrow, listen to this. A $300 gift card from Mermaid Mattress. Wow.
Yeah.
I'll buy you half a sheet, but it's okay. No, just say it's a joke. It's a joke. Just calm down, Roger. Roger's got some new hair. If you see Roger in town, tell him and Cy Sperling things are going well. He's got this. I sat next to him at lunch the other day. I'm like, I couldn't eat. I was just staring at his hair. Almost looks like Davy Crockett with the, well, no, it's just everything's fine. Just calm down. It's okay. All right, folks, big announcement. We just told you on the news. Today is the last day to register for the TVFCU Idea Leap Grant. Small business owners in Cleveland and Bradley County, if you know one, have them go, or you go if you're one, tvfcu.com/Idea Leap Grant. The deadline is 5 p.m. today. $50,000 on the line. The construction sale continues.
Big news. We're all morning people now. Nope, you're not less lazy. Hardee's now serves super sausage biscuits anytime before noon on weekends.
What?
Again?
Bite into the new, meaty super sausage biscuit, only at Hardee's.
and to all a good night from Mermaid Mattress. This Christmas, experience the irresistible Mermaid Lindsay Line Memory Foam Mattress, starting at $4.99 for the Queen. Mermaid Mattress, your home for better sleep.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service. We're here. We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals. We're here for you.
So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today. Home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Did you know 4 out of every 10 pills contain a potential lethal dose of fentanyl? 2 salt-sized grains of fentanyl can kill. Talk to your kids today about the risks of fentanyl. ATS The Bridge, speaking out against drugs, speaking up with a message of hope. Visit atsthebridge.org today.
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the Southeast with the best plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products for the past 75 years. Founded in Cleveland, Tennessee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need, from water heaters to kitchen faucets, from lighting to septic tanks. We literally sell it all. Don't believe me? Stop by one of our 32 stores across the Southeast and check it out for yourself. And tell them Josh sent you. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland, from Red Bank to Collegedale, luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
Bridget is not a meteorologist. What? We have to disclaim that. Never in my life have I ever heard someone do a forecast sounding like it's a question. So I want you just to listen and enjoy it, as we all do. Bridget,
my radars weren't working.
Did we get the internets on this morning?
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
Good. Our
Now
social
good.
mediums.
Sunny skies today, a high of only 48 and a low of 32 this evening. For tomorrow, mostly sunny, a high of 44 and a low of 25.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
Sunny on Sunday with a high of 42. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 29 degrees. This weather forecast is brought to you by Vehicles Direct, lifetime certified. Over 150 used cars on the lot at all times. Vehicles Direct, South Lee Highway in Cleveland, vehiclesdirect.com.
So I'm in the Target parking lot a couple days ago, and it's one of these deals where you're getting in your vehicle, and the person, like the way you're parked, they're trying to open their door, and you're opening the door. I'm leaving, she's coming in. So I was trying to get out of her way, and, well, yeah, and whatever. So then she says, well, are you Steve? And I said, no. And I said, do I owe you money? And she said, well. And then but I want to say good morning to, her name is Australia, actually.
Oh, wow.
And she was so nice. Now, she questioned your performance. I'll be honest. She said, who's the woman with you on there? I said, I don't know, actually. She knocks on the door, and we let her in. Done it for, 16 years. But anyway, yeah. No, Australia, very, very nice lady. She said, her and her daughter, this is what, see, I heard that buzzing again. I'm tired of this.
I can't handle it.
This is getting on my last nerve, hearing this buzzing thing. It's over. If you can't figure it out, I'm leaving. No.
Okay,
no.
right.
It's a quick.
Turn it up.
Australia, you're the only one who likes me, okay? No, but she says that her and her daughter enjoy the broadcast every morning, and they laugh They listen and laugh.
Well, how
I
nice.
asked her, I said, now, do you have, it's 104.1. do you have the right station? But anyway. All right, Bridget, let's fire this contest up. Hey, good morning, Australia. Let's fire this contest up with the Townhouse Bake Shop. What's happening?
That's right. The 12 Days of Christmas with the Townhouse Bake Shop. We're on day number 8. Today, we have 8 honey buns to give away.
Oh, come on, honey bun.
8
Come on, honey bun.
buns. So if you would like to win.
Can I still say that? I don't even know if I can still say that or not.
You can text us on the HHM text line, 614-6499, or call us on the Volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line, that same number, 614-6499.
Let's give them 10 minutes. Now, you know what? I'm feeling generous. Let's give them 15 minutes. So 7... Saying you're not... Write this down, Bridget. 7:37 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just do that, and then we'll draw a winner. So what is it again from Townhouse?
8 honey buns.
8 honey buns. Come on now. It's the 12 Days of Christmas. I've been playing this song in this slot for about 20 years. She's going to send us to Christmas. The great Darlene Love. Oh, my goodness. Come on.
Dr. Eston Winger specializes in varicose vein surgery to help you live a fuller life.
Most everything that we do for varicose vein disease is done here in the office, and so a hospital stay is not required. We take most insurances here, and most vein procedures are covered by insurance, which most people don't realize. Or make an appointment, and I'd be happy to talk to you and evaluate your legs.
Schedule a consultation by phone, 423-472-5423.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight.com. Bank account's too low? Check into cash. So where do you go.com? Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom.
Direct Primary Care Associates, your place for health care. Fast access and on-time visits with no deductibles and no copays. The one-on-one time with a member of the talented staff makes going to the doctor a better experience. Direct Primary Care Associates offers telemedicine services and can do all routine labs. Check out all the ways Direct Primary Care Associates can help you and your family at directpca.com or call them at 650-4831. Direct Primary Care Associate. It's not insurance, it's health care.
Hey listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon. The voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthal, General Manager, Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to talking to y'all soon.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates. A $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
Cleveland City Manager Joe Fivas and Austin Chadwick conducted an interview with City Manager Fivas. We'll have that full interview coming up at the top of the hour. But of course, that is a major change and a major decision by the Cleveland City Council. Is a big deal. And in case you missed it yesterday, the current municipal building will now house more of the Cleveland Police Department. They're going to be able to take advantage of that space. Also, big announcement here from the Bradley County school system. This is something we saw in Polk County a couple of days ago, and now Dana Yost, the Director of Federal Projects for Bradley County Schools, said in a statement that without warning or explanation, a portion of the Title I funding has been pulled from Bradley County schools on Tuesday of this week, December 13. The money supports instruction for students in high-poverty schools. But they did receive additional funds in Title II, which is utilized for professional development and special education. Plus, we'll have highlights on the Bradley County Board of Education meeting, which was held last night. And this reminder, today is the last day for small business owners in Cleveland and Bradley County to register and, apply for the TVFCU Idea Leap Grant, $50,000 on the line. You can go to tvfcu.com/Idea Leap Grant. And you have until 5 o'clock today to hit send on your application. Remember, Cleveland is getting its own version of this LEAP grant for the first time ever with Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union. $50,000 here, $50,000 in Dalton, Chattanooga at $75,000. This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland. All right, let's get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list. What's happening?
Okay, happy birthday to my cousin today, Charles C. Holland. Also, Marvin Schaefer is celebrating on Sunday. The birthday wish says to the best grandpa. That is from Sydney, Cecilia, Evelyn, and Quinn. Riley Hall is 18 today, a senior at Bradley Central. That is from the family. Christine Reynolds is 63 today. That is from her sister. Holly Melton is celebrating today. She is the Assistant Director of Recruitment at Cleveland State and married to Logan. Andy Jenkins is celebrating a birthday tomorrow. Dean of Students at Lake Forest Middle School.
Andy Jenkins?
Yes.
I talked to that boy last night, as a matter of fact. We had a big Christmas tournament happening out at Lake Forest.
That's right, yes. Bradley County Commissioner Tim Mason celebrating his birthday tomorrow. Christian Medlin is 16 today, a sophomore at Bradley Central. Dr. Lindsay and Peggy Hathcock celebrating their 34th wedding anniversary tomorrow.
God love them.
He also says that's also equivalent to 12,418 days.
But Lindsay, who's counting?
Right.
Dr. Lindsay Hathcock. Congratulations, guys. Peggy.
And then Brian Nolan is celebrating today. That is from his sister, Leslie. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritipest mix line, 614-6499. You can text us at that same number on the HHM text line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they have something for everyone to help you manage your finances with ease and security.
I want to say hello again to public enemy number one, Austin Chadwick. What are you doing? You there? What's happening? The smoke break? What's going on?
While we're waiting, I do have an anniversary that just came in.
All right.
Taylor and Nick Miller celebrating their 4th wedding anniversary today. That's from their family.
Hey, Austin, we got these school choirs. We got a bunch of schools here. Is that correct? What are you doing?
Talks.
You in the bathroom? What's going on?
Okay.
Are you hollering for me?
What are you doing? I mean, what could you?
I'm answering the telephone.
Are you answering the phone?
Oh.
What do they want? Oh, I forgot we're doing a contest. I got 7 minutes. I totally forgot.
Contests and birthdays and all kinds of stuff.
Oh, yeah, Sheridan's out.
Staffed.
Yeah, Sheridan is, well, she joined the Peace Corps, so she's gone. Anyway, by the way, that's a good idea for you, Bridget.
Some funny texts. And
go ahead.
Also a great phone call as well.
Townhouse Bake Shop. It's the 12 days of with Townhouse, and we're giving away, is it eight honey buns?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so go ahead, Bridget. Tell us what's happening.
So Devin Fansler says that buzz that you're talking about, that's the devil tickling Steve's ears. That's why no one else can hear it.
Devin, what are you doing? Is that a nice wish for Christmas for me, Devin?
Love it.
Devin, do not win anything ever again, Fansler. Thank you.
Brian Welch, good morning.
Oh,
he
you
says,
idiot.
I'm so sorry for all the haters out there.
Here.
Your forecasts are so accurate. I quit listening to the Farmer's Almanac and the Weather Channel, as well as the Chattanooga meteorologists. Wow. Thanks, Brian.
Hey, did we? Speaking of Brian, I understand Brian and Santa Claus found a promo that we were supposed to be playing.
Yes.
And, hey, Brian, Yeah, that's fine. We're still waiting on it. It ain't here yet. Now, it's brilliant. Brian actually played it for me inside of Target the other day. And I thought it was brilliant.
Yep.
But I have no say here. So, whatever. There you go, right over there.
I've passed it along.
I'm sure you have. Pass along.
And then we received a very nice call from Aletha Jones at Life Care.
Aletha, we missed you.
Wish us a very Merry Christmas. Yes, she missed being able to see us.
Aletha, we missed you at the Empty Stocking Fun last Friday. Oh, my, first time she ever missed.
She appreciates that we go, she meant to say above and beyond, but at first she said above and below.
Above and below.
Well, Steve goes below, I go above. So, thank you, Aletha, for that sweet phone call.
Stop talking. It's 5 minutes you've got on this contest. You want to win 8 honey buns from Townhouse Bake Shop. Call us on the volunteer Red Pass Mix line. Get Bridget out of the studio because she actually has to do something, has to answer the phone. 423-614-6499. You can text that same number. Text honey bun. Hey, honey bun. Text honey bun to... I don't even know if I can say that anymore. And put your name on it now. 423-614-6499. We got a drawing here in about 4 minutes. About 4 minutes, we'll do the drawing at 7:37. Let's go to check of the streets. What's going on?
Okay, this is Don Ledford, Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report.
It's so annoying I can't even stay in here. Stupid thing keeps doing this. I'm tired of it.
Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway.
Can I turn these speakers down?
Anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there as you make your way in. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ritapest Mix line is 614-6499. You can text us at that same number on the HHM text line. This traffic report brought to you by Southland Finance, located on Keith Street near Chick-fil-A here in Cleveland, specializing in consolidation, installment, and personal loans. Visit them online at southlandfinance.net. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
When you get an auto or boat loan with Cleveland Bradley County Teachers Federal.
Lifetime Certified is the new buzz in town for Vehicles Direct. 12-month, 12,000-mile comprehensive warranty. Lifetime powertrain warranty. Complimentary maintenance for 1 year. Certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Love it or leave it, satisfaction guaranteed. Best trade-in value in town. Kelly Blue Book Buy Center. Vehicles Direct, South Lee Highway in Cleveland at APD 40. Visit vehiclesdirect.com. Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates. A $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland. The burden of chronic pain, no matter the source, can have a crippling effect on our daily lives. If you suffer from pain in your joints, back, or neck, call the team at Interventional Pain Consultants. They will treat the source of the problem so you can increase your activity and enjoy life again. Interventional Pain Consultants has 3 locations in East Tennessee to serve you. They are proud to welcome back to Cleveland Bradley Central alum Dr. Josh Hare. Call today to schedule an appointment. 423-339-9581 or visit IPCTennessee.com.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and our food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank. Tzatziki's is amazing.
Brad Emmendorfer.
Stop by.
Is he still in Cleveland, by the way?
Yes, of course.
Hate to hear it. All right. Back over to you.
Brad. So, stop by Tzatziki's today, a great lunch or dinner. You can order online at Tzatzikis.com. Download their free app. You can skip the line. Order online right there for Tzatziki's.
And they cater big time for catering inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center with Roger Pickett, 737.
Take advantage of huge holiday savings going on now. Save on Tempur-Pedic, Sealy, Stearns & Foster, and all Mermaid mattress sets at all 11 area Mermaid Mattress locations.
For today, sunny skies, a high of 49 and a low of 32 this evening. For tomorrow, mostly sunny, a high of 45 and a low of 26. And then sunny on Sunday with a high of only 43. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 29 degrees.
Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious foods in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
It's the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial. Hello, human kindness. The sports sponsored by the Town Squire. Don't forget, the Town Squire is your Christmas headquarters where you can get all the items for that, the clothing for that man in your life. Hey, plus there's some women's items also, and free gift wrapping. Larry, listen, I spoke with Matt Carlson at Boundless Moving and Storage. We're going to bring all the gifts from the people, put them on the Boundless trucks. Actually, hey, and a child shall lead them. Matt Carlson, his children told him to bring me some gifts yesterday. It's the only reason he did it. And, of course, Heather, she's great. But they brought me some gifts. Some of you people need to learn from this, okay? Some of you out there, mean to me. But anyway, Larry, we're going to get a fleet. Matter of fact, if you think Santa slays something, you ain't seen nothing yet. We're going to pull up to the Town Squire in a whole fleet line and just drop the packages off for Larry, and we're going to test that theory about free gift wrapping.
As long as they were purchased at the Town Squire. He'll be
well, you know what? That's the small print we're looking for here. There you go. The Town Squire, ready to help you with your Christmas list. The time is now. The selection of merchandise has never been better. Things like Southern Point, Coastal Cotton, Volunteer Traditions, Vineyard Vine, Southern Tide, and many more brands to choose from. The Town Squire has it. Larry and his staff ready. So stop in the Town Squire. Check out their great selection of men's and young men's clothing. You may be surprised. The Town Squire. Since 1977. Stewart Park Plaza, Keith Street, Cleveland, Tennessee. The home of personal service. All right, good morning, everybody. Mix 1041, MixTV.tv. And I'm joined on sports this morning by our new friend, James Allison, with Cora. And you come in wearing your Titans jersey that you, I think, well, you got at a yard sale. Is that right? Congratulations. James, how you doing, buddy? Good. Get a little close to that microphone, if you will. Pull it up to you. Hey, so James, thank you for joining us. You want to talk some sports here? So last night, I don't know if you caught any of this, the 49ers got a big win over the Seahawks, 21-13, and the San Francisco 49ers clinched the NFC West. Did you see any of that?
I watch all the games every day that they're on, but yeah, 49ers look really good.
How about this Brock Purdy?
Mr. Irrelevant.
That's right.
But when you have really good coaches like Shanahan, they can take you a long ways. I mean, look at one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, Tom Brady, 7th-round pick. So it doesn't matter where you go in the draft. It depends on the system and if the people believe in you to give you an opportunity.
Certainly so. And like you said, he was the final draft pick. Was that last year, last year? And from Iowa State. Of course, Al Michaels, Kirk Herbstreit described it last night, but they'll make a movie out of this if they go win the Super Bowl or something like that. You know?
Yeah, there's a chance Jimmy Garoppolo comes back, though. If Purdy keeps the hot hand, they may keep him in there, just depending on how the playoffs are set up.
And then you look at what happens to Trey Lance. I mean, in all of this, it's just it's an unfortunate timing on his injury. High school wrestling last night, Bradley Central over Walker Valley, 69-9, and the state wrestling poll out this morning, Cleveland, Baylor, Bradley, 1, 2, 3. Tell me, do you get into the high school wrestling at all?
I've not had a chance to watch it here recently. I was participant in high school myself, but that was...
Where'd you go?
Hendersonville.
At Hendersonville?
Out near Nashville.
Oh, of course, yeah. Walker Valley boys basketball over Notre Dame last night, 51-48. Hey, the big Christmas tournament, the Christmas Classic at Lake Forest Middle School last night. 6th grade Lake Forest Lady Bruins defeated Cleveland Middle 46-37. And Lake Forest boys in 7th grade defeated Hammond Creek, Georgia. That's out of Dalton, Georgia. 51-42 in the boys semifinals. But then Cleveland Middle defeated Lake Forest. This is the 7th grade tournament girls championship last night, 41-24. And then, ladies and gentlemen, what a game. Cleveland Middle in the 7th grade game defeated Lake Forest in boys action, the boys championship, 47-44. They won it on a Jackson Morris three-pointer for Cleveland Middle with 7 seconds left. That is Derek Morris. Well, Derek and Amber, more Amber than Derek, but anyway, where he gets his good qualities. But it's Derek and Amber's son, of course, Coach Derek Morris. And he had a three with 7 seconds left, James, to win it.
That's pretty impressive.
How about that?
7th grade.
Yeah, Jackson Morris, the mayor of Cleveland Middle this morning. Nat Akiona, who? Bridget, he's taking over as principal this morning, I understand, at Cleveland Middle School.
Yeah.
All right, we got a big doubleheader later. Lee Lady Flames and the Flames against Delta State, 6 o'clock. Talk 101.3 The Buzz, presented by CHI Memorial. Now, James, big college basketball weekend. Number 6 UT at number 9 Arizona tomorrow night, 10:30. We'll have it here on Mix 104.1, presented by TVFCU. It's college basketball really getting into an interesting time here.
Oh, yeah. We need a little spark from UT after what happened with the football season. So
that's exactly.
I got a lot of hopes for them.
And what's your reaction? Jalen Hyatt, Cedric Tillman going to the NFL, and of course they're not gonna be in the Orange Bowl.
Yeah, I mean, with Hooker out, it's just best for their careers and their health to go to the next level. When you come back another year, you risk injury and dropping yourself further in the draft, and they're in a really good position to just go ahead and move on, unfortunately.
James, I got a question for the audience. Are there any Cleveland people going to the Orange Bowl? Because everybody I'm talking to, Bridget, nobody's going. I mean, all you people went to Baton Rouge. Of course, Bridget went to New Orleans. That's why she wanted to go down to the whatever it's called down there. So, hey, text us. If you're going to the Orange Bowl, I want to know it. Is there anybody from this area actually going to Miami? 423-614-6499 on the HHM text line. Everybody I'm talking, I ain't going. You know, well, they're not a true fan. They ain't going.
The tickets to get there and the hotels down there are pretty outrageous.
You either love UT or you don't. Sell your
That's
house.
fair.
Who cares? My UCLA Bruins will take on the Kentucky Wildcats tomorrow at 5:15 at New York's Madison Square Garden. It's the CBS Sports Classic. They've been doing this for about the last 8 years. Saturday, tomorrow, 5:15. And the NFL triple-header tomorrow, James. I know you're excited about this. James Allison joins me on sports from Cora Physical Therapy. It'll be the Colts and Vikings at 1 o'clock tomorrow.
Go Vikings.
I agree with that. Ravens at the Browns at 4:30. Interesting game there.
Another division game. Lamar Jackson's out. Tyler Huntley's going to be hurt. So maybe Deshaun Watson actually shows what they paid him for.
I don't know. We'll see. And then Dolphins at the Bills, the highlight tomorrow night, 8:15, NFL Network.
That's prime time right there.
What do you think? What do you think about the Dolphins? Do you think they're ready? Tua took them along?
If you base it off of last game, absolutely not. But, you know, you look at the season in its totality, I think they've got it what it takes. And it's a division game, so they'll play hard.
Well, you know, it's the college football bowl season, which is about 255 bowl games, most of them owned by ESPN. Starts later today, but then tomorrow, Saturday, it's the all-new Fenway Bowl at Fenway Park in Boston. Cincinnati, Louisville, 11 o'clock tomorrow morning on ESPN, James. What do you make of it?
I defer.
Well, here we go. Maybe you have a comment here. The Las Vegas Bowl, Florida and Oregon tomorrow, Saturday, 2:30 ESPN. Oregon State. It's Oregon State.
I'm going to go Oregon State because I can't stand Florida.
There we go. And then Deion Sanders will coach his last game at Jackson State. Of course, he's been hired by Colorado, as everybody knows. It'll be the Celebration Bowl in Atlanta at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Somebody's finally going to win there because the Falcons can't. So it'll be, they're taking on North Carolina Central noon tomorrow. My question for you, James, Deion Sanders in Colorado, what do you think? How's it going to go?
He had a very good quote. You know, he said you're either moving yourself up or you're moving yourself out, and he got a better opportunity to go to a higher level. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't rooting for him.
We're all rooting for him. Prime time in the Rocky Mountains. I guarantee you right now it's going to be good. World Cup Finals Sunday, Argentina and France, 10 a.m. Sunday, 10 a.m. on Fox. You keeping up with the World Cup at all?
Once USA was out, I cut it off, yeah.
I think most people did, but I will tell you, Argentina trying to win their first World Cup since 1986. France won last time 4 years ago. And so Lionel Messi, who has the biggest Instagram following of anyone in the world. Argentina and France, Sunday, 10 a.m. Hey, okay, here we go. Now I know you care about this. Your Titans, as you are wearing the Titans on MixedTV.tv. Hey, Austin, can we block that out like America's Most Wanted or something? Block out his jersey? We carry the Titans here, by the way. But I'm a Falcons fan, as you know. Titans in Los Angeles at the Chargers. What do you make of it?
It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, but we took a pretty bad loss last week. I was at the game and actually left early because of how disgusting it was to watch.
Well, you're not a fan.
But I will say that Vrabel has these boys ready to go, and we tend to bounce back. So I think the Chargers have a bad matchup on their hands.
Let me go to this real fast. David Sherlin, Bridget, just texted me and said, yes, David and Marilyn Sherlin, Donnie and Torica Sherlin will be going to the Orange Bowl in Miami at Hard Rock Stadium. So there's a couple people going from Cleveland.
Yes, good for them.
Yeah, now they're fans.
Mm-hmm.
Then Matt Carlson's cheering the Music City Bowl. Who are you guys playing, Matt? Matt's from Iowa. Of course, Boundless Moving and Storage. Anyway, back to the Titans. So, you guys making the playoffs?
Yes, I strongly believe so.
You win the South?
We win the South, yeah. We've got Chargers this week, and then we got Texans, which we should win. We got Cowboys. Well, yeah, I don't feel great about that one. And then Jacksonville again. So I think we'll
Depends
finish.
on what Cowboys team shows up.
That's fair. It's fair. It's the last Thursday game of the season, so we'll bring in the new year the right way.
Titans Sunday right here, Mix 104.1, 1 o'clock, 4:25, the Los Angeles Chargers. Well, James, while you're here, let's talk about Cora Physical Therapy. You are the regional director for Cora. What's happening? Of course, you're right here in Cleveland.
Yes, sir. Getting ready for the new year. A lot of surgeries being done at the last minute. Everyone's deductibles been met. So any orthopedic condition, total knees, total hips, total shoulders, rotator cuff, all that, we treat that, as well as the low back, vertigo, balance, anything. And you don't need a referral to get started. So we're ready to accept you.
That's something I think very important for people to know, as we did an interview on Mixed TV the other day, and that is they don't need a referral to come to Cora Physical Therapy. Is that right?
Yep. To get started, some insurances will require a doctor to sign off after initial evaluation, but we can definitely see you for the first visit.
How can people reach you at Cora Physical Therapy?
Visit our website. You can also go to Google and just type in whether it's Cora Athens, Cora Cleveland. Those will be the closest locations, but we also have some across the Knoxville area.
Hey, James, problem. I would say 2/3 of this audience listening and watching right now, they can't spell Cora. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We don't have, sadly, the brightest people listening. If they're listening to us, we know there's a problem. So, yeah, I'm kidding. But anyway, Cora Physical Therapy, you guys are doing great over there, and you're adding people, and things are happening, aren't they?
Yeah, doing very good. Our Athens location's been open for about 6 years.
That's right.
We've grown astronomically to being the most profitable clinic in the entire company.
Wow.
Out of 250. And Cleveland, one of our newest, has been open for 2 years, and they've grown to where we've already added another staff member. And
great.
Beautiful facility and great location out here in Cleveland, so we appreciate you all.
Bridget and I were just there last week with you you and your team, and it is a beautiful facility. Cora Physical Therapy. And James, Allison, we're going to be talking to James as we go further in this Titan season. I appreciate you coming down this morning.
I appreciate you having me.
Wish you'd get a good jersey, but whatever, it's fine.
This is a great jersey.
You're tightening up. Tighten up, is that what I say?
Tighten up. Code blue.
What is it?
Code blue.
That's about right. Yeah, that's about right. Anyway, and hello, Leslie Keck. Leslie and Coy Keck, their son-in-law, is your defensive coordinator. So, I tell you right now, we got a Cleveland connection there.
That's very cool.
All right, 9 before the hour. And speaking of Code Blue, here's Josh Rogers.
Hey, this is Josh.
Thank you for calling Logan Thompson. This is Ashley.
You get a yearly checkup, shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Remember Me Senior Care is Cleveland's first assisted living and memory care neighborhood. They specialize in assisted living for those who are still active with a community of indoor and outdoor activities. They also provide memory care living for those who are facing life with dementia. Learn more online at remembermesc.com or call their office and set up an in-person visit at 423-473-3140. Remember Me Senior Care, a culture of care your loved one deserves.
I've struggled with acne since I was 13. I can't tell you how many times I canceled plans because I couldn't get myself to leave the house. I experienced another sudden breakout and finally turned to Cortina. It was so easy. I just answered a few questions online and uploaded photos. My board-certified dermatologist created the perfect plan, and my custom medication was sent directly to my door. With Cortina, acne no longer has to be a lifelong struggle.
Middle School is who are going to play next. And let me remind you, we do have world and national news from Fox, local and state news, including the interview with Cleveland City Manager Joe Fivas that Austin Chadwick conducted yesterday about Cleveland's City Hall, the City Hall move to the Summit, the former Cherokee Hotel in 2024. We'll have that coming up at the top of the hour. But anyway, we do want to mention again, as we now are joined by our mixed TV audience, that in fact, Ocoee Middle School came by, Bridget, just a few days ago.
Yes, they sure did. They were here on Tuesday morning, and we were so pleased to hear from them. BJ Tapke lets them come by each and every year, and Carol for us, and they did a great job.
All right, we're going to hear Carol of the Bells, and then Oh Holy Night. This is Ocoee Middle School Choir.
Hark how the bells, sweet silver bells, all seem to say, throw cares away. Christmas is here, bringing a cheer to young and old, meek and the bold. Ding dong ding dong, that is the song. Ding dong ring, all carol. One seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how they bound, raising the sound, all in the dell, telling a tale. Gaily they ring while people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. Ding dong ding dong, there is some ding dong ding dong, ding dong, ding ding dong. Christmas is here, bringing a cheer to young and old, meek and the bold. Ding dong
Middle School Choir on the direction of E.J. Tapke. Bridget, we have a winner on our Townhouse Bake Shop, 12 Days of Christmas. It's 8 honey buns. Is that right?
That's right. That winner is Cindy Fields. Cindy, congratulations, the winner of the 8 honey buns from Townhouse Bake Shop.
All right, we'll pick it back up on Monday morning and Monday afternoon. Going to double up next week. Thanks to the sweetest place in town, the Townhouse Bake Shop, Commissioner Scotty Gilbert. All right, let's come back with our Simmons Bank celebration list. Bridget, we're going to go right back over to you.
Okay, happy birthday to my cousin today, Charles C. Holland.
Charles C.
Birthday, Charles C. Yes. Marvin
Did she have a baby
Schaefer.
recently?
Yeah, she's a new mom.
God love her.
Yes. Also, Marvin Schaefer is celebrating on Sunday. The birthday wish says to the best grandpa. That is from Sydney, Cecilia, Evelyn, and Quinn. Riley Hall is 18 today, a senior at Bradley Central, and that is from his family. Also, Christine Reynolds is 63 today. That is from her sister, who says she has worked at Duracell for over 40 years. So happy birthday.
Wait a second. Who is it?
Christine Reynolds.
Hey, Christine, let's go across the street. Take a microphone over there.
Yeah.
Right over there at Duracell. Well, see if she'll give us some batteries for her birthday.
She would.
All right.
Holly Melton is having a birthday today, Assistant Director of Recruitment at Cleveland State and married to Logan. Andy Jenkins celebrating tomorrow, Dean of Students at Lake Forest Middle School.
Wow.
Also, Bradley County Commissioner
host
Tim
of,
Mason.
Andy's host of Hardy's Friday Night Blitz. We fired Greg Phillips and put him in.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Bradley County Commissioner Tim Mason celebrating tomorrow. Christian Medlin is celebrating today, 16 years old, a sophomore at Bradley Central. Dr. Lindsay and Peggy Hathcock celebrating their 34th wedding anniversary tomorrow.
They're wonderful. Hey, guys, try to go to church Sunday. Pastor Lipsy'd like to see you and like to see your tithe records also. Thank you, Doc.
Brian Nolan is celebrating today. That's from his sister Leslie. Taylor and Nick Miller, they are celebrating their 4th wedding anniversary today. That is from their family. Terry and Lisa Guy celebrating their 25th wedding anniversary today.
Wow.
Patricia Guy is celebrating tomorrow. Dale and Victoria Goforth, they are celebrating their 34th wedding anniversary today.
I've known Dale Goforth forever. Dale, happy anniversary. Hey, Dale. Victoria called us. How many years?
34.
Yeah, she said about 10 good ones, and the rest of them, you guys just been hanging on. So God love you.
And then Tony Frederick is celebrating on Sunday. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those for today, tomorrow, and Sunday. The volunteer Ridipest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. You can go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Simmons Bank gives you more for a better banking experience with convenience in mind.
And local and state news on the way next.
This news update is brought to you by Rick's Plumbing Service, a family-owned business specializing in new commercial and residential plumbing. Call Jason or Josh at Rick's Plumbing Service, 423-595-6143. All right, let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there as you make your way in. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up. This traffic report is brought to you by L&B Appliance, your one-stop appliance shop, locally owned and operated. Durkee Road at Highway 64 in Cleveland, 423-339-3231.
The Town Squire, ready to help you with your gift-giving needs. Bring in your Christmas list. Yes, their selections at its best. Hats by Bailey Kangol and Volunteer Traditions. Dress and casual slack.
Rock City's Enchanted Garden of Lights, the region's best holiday lights experience for the whole family. Warm your heart during this nighttime family tradition as you walk through Rock City Gardens Winter Wonderland. Experience the all-new Heart of the Mountain Realm, new for 2022. Enjoy cookie decorating with Mrs. Claus. See Santa in his kitchen and workshop. Shop at the Christmas market. It's Rock City's 90th year of celebrations. Rock City's Enchanted Garden of Lights, now through January 1st. To purchase your tickets, visit crockcity.com.
Cleveland, and Dalton. $50,000 on the line. If you are a small business owner or you know a small business owner, visit tvfcu.com/Idea Leap Grant. We have had local winners over the years, and now Cleveland has their very own $50,000 Idea Leap Grant from Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union. You have until 5 p.m. today. Go to tvfcu.com/Idea Leap Grant. Sure, be fine. See here. Going to be joined by Allison Pryor. Matter of fact, Allison, your timing is great. Cleveland High School future Hall of Famer Allison Pryor from Local 3. How in the world are you?
I am doing so well. You know, it's been a while between, I think, me having some vacation days, y'all doing some live remotes in Cleveland. It's been a while since we've been able to connect and talk about the weekend weather forecast.
Well, it's been too long, and here's the problem. What happened really, and I'm going to bring this out to the public, Bridget is so jealous of you and the fact that you are a meteorologist that she's been keeping you off the air. And that's what happened.
Jeez.
I love it when she calls in.
What now?
It gives me a break.
Yeah, Bridget actually, when she does her forecast, it sounds like a question mark. So anyway, Allison, oh my goodness, it's going to get cold. Tell me about this.
It is going to get cold. So we're already feeling those cold temperatures this morning. So if you're listening maybe on the radio at home and you haven't stepped outside yet, you want that jacket this morning. But the good news is no rain in the forecast today, y'all. It is going to be so sunny outside and gorgeous. High temperatures today will be in the 40s, so we'll be a little bit cool, around 48 degrees in Cleveland. And then overnight tonight, dropping below freezing. Saturday and Sunday, the highs only in the mid-40s, and we're going to be looking at temperatures Sunday morning in the 20s. So certainly for those early church services on Sunday morning, you're really going to want to bundle up, but a dry weekend ahead. So if you want to do some of that last-minute Christmas shopping, put up a couple of extra decorations outside, you can certainly do that and not have to worry about the rainfall.
We're joined by Allison Pryor, of course, a Cleveland High School alum, and right here from Cleveland, meteorologist at Local 3. And Allison, how can we watch you on Local 3?
Yeah, you can watch me every Monday through Friday from 4:30 to 7 a.m. on Local 3 News, and we also do little cut-ins during the Today Show, too. So we hope that you can tune in, and I just hope everyone has a wonderful Christmas and holiday season.
Well, Allison, same to you. Thank you so much, and we look forward to speaking with you next week.
Sounds good. Y'all have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you. Allison Pryor, Local 3 News, and we're back in a moment.
This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Drs. Ken and Brian Beard. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios. This is Talk 101.3 The Buzz, WCLE, HD2 and 101.3 FM, W267BI Cleveland.
Best Buy Metals, making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. Congress passes a week-long spending bill to prevent a partial government shutdown tonight and a defense spending bill that ends a COVID-19 policy.
It includes a 4.6% pay hike for troops and rescinds the vaccine mandate. But the Senate voted down an amendment that would have reinstated those who were fired for refusing the vaccine.
Fox's Jonathan Hunt. 5 Louisiana law enforcement officers face charges connected to the death of a black suspect 3 years ago. They claimed first Ronald Green died in a crash after a high-speed chase, then claimed there was a struggle.
Police body cam footage shows state troopers swarming Green's car, and white officers were seen beating, stunning, and dragging Green by ankle shackles. Now, 5 officers have been charged by a state grand jury, and the Justice Department is conducting a review of state police.
Fox's Jill Nato. That 46-minute body cam video was obtained by the Associated Press. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. We are Mix 1041. Good morning, everybody. We're on Mix 1041. We are on MixTV.tv as we say good morning. And we've got a lot of news this morning on this Friday, the 16th day of December. And the announcement made earlier this week and came by a decision of the Cleveland City Council that Cleveland City Hall will move in 2024 to what was the Cherokee Hotel and has been the Summit for many years. And so we reported that earlier this week. Then yesterday, Cleveland City Manager Joe Fivas came to our Mix 1041 and Mix TV studios, and Austin Chadwick conducted an interview with City Manager Fivas. And they were able to talk about the plans and why this site was chosen for the new City Hall.
Our main goal was to get the residents in there. We're living in substandard housing that we felt that there was an opportunity to move them into better living conditions. So we're able to work with the developer to do that, and then we ended up, after a couple years, with the building. Our goal was always to bring back kind of the city center feel, that it was kind of an active place where business is going on and things are happening.
Manager Joe Fivas had to say about that space that's needed for the Cleveland Police Department and the role that played in the decision.
The police center is starting to feel not have enough room for the police officers. That's grown by about 25% in the last 7 or 8 years. So they will just move into and expand into those buildings. There's some conference room spaces up there to create a data intelligence center. So really, we needed that space for the police department as well, and that's one of the reasons why this fits so well.
Manager Joe Fivas with our Austin Chadwick, Austin, you managed to string a couple of sentences together. I'm surprised.
Well, I figured I would do at least one news story for the year before it's over with.
Mm-hmm. Or before you're fired from here, which could come at any moment. So it's pretty good. Nice job.
That is a good Christmas present.
Hey, but hang on. We need you to stay till 9 o'clock so we can operate Mix TV. And then let the Lord have his way. Whatever.
Okay.
Get off my radio. Right. Austin Chadwick, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so Bradley County Board of Education. Before we get to the board meeting, and let's get serious again here for a second. Hey, the Bradley County school system issued a statement yesterday on a subject that's becoming quite common, actually, around the state of Tennessee. School systems are seeing a reduction in Title I funding from the state. Dana Yost is the director of federal projects at Bradley County Schools and had the following statement, quote, Bradley County Schools will operate on a tighter budget due to losing a portion of their Title I funding. Without warning or explanation, a portion of Title I funding was pulled on Tuesday, December 13th. This money supports instruction for students in high-poverty schools. However, the district did receive additional funds in Title II, which is utilized for professional development and special education. Bradley County Board of Education met last night. We had coverage on MixTV.tv. Just some quick highlights and a reminder you can watch the full meetings. Melissa Presswood addressed the board about a hazard mitigation grant from FEMA and how the grant, if awarded to the school system, could help save money on the new science wing at Bradley Central High School. The new wing will not only be used academically, but serve as a safety room for the community and students. Securing the grant would mean the federal government will pay for 90% of the new science wing at Bradley Central High School. And, of course, the school system working with Bradley County Mayor Gary Davis and emergency management. There's more from the meeting. Again, you can watch the full Bradley County School Board meeting at MixTV.tv. And here's a reminder. For the first time, TVFCU is hosting 3 separate Idea Leap Grant competitions. Today is the last day to apply. $50,000 small business grant. Remember, folks, Cleveland has their own now, and you need to go to tvfcu.com/Idea Leap Grant by 5 p.m. today. Now, that means that you have to have your application submitted by 5 p.m. today. And I talked with Kim Gunter from TVFCU yesterday. It is going extremely well. Matter of fact, Bradley County, Cleveland, leading the way as usual. tvfcu.com/Idea Leap Grant. All right, we're joined now by our friends from Vascular Institute, and we are joined by Mesia Stone, a nurse practitioner with Vascular Institute. Mesia, how are you?
I'm doing well.
Thank you
for having us.
Thank you so much for coming, and I understand this is your first time on the radio. Is that correct?
It is. That is true.
I'm so sorry. Well, this is a good warm-up, because we're not really a real station.
Okay.
So, I mean, this is a nice warm-up for when you go to a real station. So,
okay, perfect.
Very good. Get a little closer, if you will. Okay. All right, so let's talk about varicose veins, and I'll just ask you a question.
Sure.
Again, Mesia Stone, Vascular Institute. What are varicose veins?
So, varicose veins, it's a condition where the blood flowing in the legs to the upper part of the body is prevented due to incompetent valves. So this causes blood flow to reverse into the legs, and as a result, you will see patients with large, ropey varicose veins in their legs. So
what are treatment options?
We offer several options. One option is an EVLT ablation procedure. This is an outpatient procedure. It uses ultrasound to identify the source of that primary varicose vein, and a laser delivers energy from a thin laser fiber placed within the vein that cauterizes the vein closed. We don't want blood getting in the vein anymore because it doesn't know how to get it out. So the procedure is performed through a simple needle puncture in the skin only, and it takes about 30 minutes. And then we also have a surgical foam that can be used. It's called Varithena, and it's just another treatment option, and it's a microfoam, and it's injected to the vein to close it off.
Mesia Stone joins us, nurse practitioner, Vascular Institute. How do people know if they're at risk?
So people who are at risk, the leading risk factors for varicose veins include obesity, age, genetics, hormones, and a sedentary lifestyle. While some of the risk factors are within our control, some are not. The best approach is to focus on changing habits that you can control. So maintain a healthy weight, exercise regularly, take a break if standing for long periods of time, especially if you have a job that requires you to be on your feet for long periods of time, and lose the high heels.
Lose the high heels.
Wear comfortable shoes.
Did you hear that, Bridget? Lose the high heels.
Okay.
And I'll do the same. Thank you very much. Mesia Stone joins us, nurse practitioner, Vascular Institute. So what are other conditions that you guys focus on there at Vascular Institute that can cause leg pain?
Well, DVT is one condition, and it occurs when a blood clot forms in one of the deep veins in the body. You're more at risk for developing a DVT if you are sedentary for long periods of time. For example, if you sit at a desk for long periods of time, if we've had several patients come in who are truck drivers who ride in a truck for long periods of time. A more critical issue can arise if that clot breaks loose and travels to the lungs. So signs of a DVT would be swelling, pain, tenderness in the legs, changing color in the leg, such as a purple or a bluish discoloration, or if it were to become red and hot to touch. And sometimes you will have large veins that will protrude when something like this happens.
What are some other conditions you guys look at?
We also treat arterial disease. So we treat arterial disease, we treat carotid artery disease, aortic disease.
This is a very real problem, and we've talked to Dr. Lassar, especially over the years, and Tracy. And good morning, Tracy. Tracy, we miss you, and we miss the cookies. We miss you, but we really miss the cookies, okay? We love you, Tracy. Anyway, but Mesia, no, and let me get serious here. We're in an area that this is a lot of high risk factors, don't we?
We do. We absolutely do. And so most patients that we see are diabetic. They suffer from hyperlipidemia, high cholesterol. And so it's those things, that you can control are, as I mentioned, healthy diet, exercise, make sure that you see your primary care provider yearly to have, labs checked. Make sure that you're, if you're not diabetic, make sure you're not getting close to being that. And obesity is an epidemic in this area. And so maintaining a healthy diet, healthy weight is very important.
How can people reach you at Vascular Institute and get in touch with you guys? So
you can always call our office. It takes about, if you need to get in to see one of our nurse practitioners, about 3 days. You can reach us at 423-602-2750.
And right here in Cleveland, and always good to see my buddy Jimmy, who sadly is taking a vow of silence. So anyway, and then here is a friend of Vascular Institute, is Gary Thurman. Gary, you've been friends with them for a long time.
Man, I tell you what, you're talking about an amazing company and what they do. And Steve, I'm actually a patient, so I've been working with these guys for a couple of years now.
I know that, and you've told me that privately, and I wasn't going to break any HIPAA laws here, Gary. Well, I would have, but you're on the phone. So anyway, I was going to talk about you, but anyway. But Gary, no better people. They're wonderful, a wonderful organization. I know that.
It's absolutely incredible what Dr. Chris Lassar has done, how he's grown from right here in East Brainerd to Cleveland to down in Fort Oglethorpe. And then, of course, I heard you mention Tracy's name. She's the marketing brains behind everything they do, but they're just great people, and what they do I think is so important. I have referred so many people to them, and I think I heard your guest say that a lot of people have no clue they got this going on, and here I am, a 49-year-old man, and I've had both of my legs treated with the Vascular Institute, so I'm very proud to know these guys, and they do a great job.
Do you, Mesia, by the way, this is Mesia's first time on the air. She's done a tremendous job. I told her
she did a great job.
She's practicing with us, then she'll go to a real station. But anyway, Mesia, do you get a feeling that Gary may be trying out to be a spokesmodel for you guys, possibly? I mean,
I'm almost certain.
Like an NIL deal or something? I mean, that's just
certain, and he would do an excellent job.
Gary, that's embarrassing, okay? I mean, just a little softer sell here next time, okay?
Take advantage of the situation. You put me on the air, you ask some questions, and I just attack the situation.
Hey, speaking of questions, Gary, hang on. We've got some for you. Can you give me about 2 minutes here?
Yes, sir.
Just hang on. I wanted Gary to join the conversation because he is such good friends with Dr. Lassar and has spoken publicly about that. Mesia, let's get that phone number one more time if we can.
All right, 423-602-2750.
And the website?
VascularInstituteOfChattanooga.com.
Even I can remember that. Vascular Institute, of course, right here in Cleveland. Merry Christmas. Great job, Mesia.
Thank you so much.
Jimmy, always a pleasure to see you.
Good to see you, sir.
Tracy? My stocking's empty. It's so sad. That's Brett. You said that. You told me to say that.
You deserve, honey.
Thank you very much. You said I deserve something else, but anyway. All right, we're back with Gary Thurman in just a moment. Mark Shepard.
Mix 1041 and Honda of Cleveland are giving away a Honda Civic LX to an active law enforcement officer in our area. If you know someone that you think deserves to win, you can nominate them at mymix1041.com/Honda or on the Mix 1041 app.
Mix Mornings on Mix TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mix Mornings on MixTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9, MixTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this. Bender.
Brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA. This holiday season, give the gift of the Y. YMCA gift cards make the perfect stocking stuffers. From swim lessons to camps, personal training, nutrition consultations, or even a Y membership. Find out more at ymcachattanooga.org. This traffic report is brought.
All right, just said that. All right, we'll be back with Gary Thurman in 1 minute.
Ho, ho, ho. This is John Davis, the training
Is helping to keep the community thriving during this pandemic by offering no-contact online tools for buyers and sellers in the real estate market.
Especially in this day and time with COVID, it makes a lot of the buyers are not wanting to get out and walk into someone else's home, and even sellers may not want people in their home. We can actually do a virtual tour with our phones and send it to our clients.
Walk through a property without having to actually be there and see all the intricacies of the property and the things that they may or may not want.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
A new kind of superfood? Hardee's new Super Bacon Biscuit has twice the bacon and is available till noon on the weekends.
The universe provides.
Bite into the new Super Bacon Biscuit. Only at Hardee's.
Direct Primary Care Associates, your place for health care. Fast access and on-time visits with no deductibles and no copays. The one-on-one time with a member of the talented staff makes going to the doctor a better experience. Direct Primary Care Associates offers telemedicine services and can do all routine labs. Check out all the ways Direct Primary Care Associates can help you and your family at directpca.com or call them at 650-4831. Direct Primary Care Associate. It's not insurance, it's health care. You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
Steve, you already gave me
I think Tracy will give her the job after this. Gary Thurman with Guardian Investment Advisors. Gary, how are you, buddy?
Man, I am doing well this morning. How are you, Steve?
Buddy, we are doing great, and I do have. Do you have some time for a few questions?
Sure, absolutely. Anytime you need to.
All right, Gary Thurman, Guardian Investment Advisors, and we did hear from Linda right here in Cleveland. Said she's 66, retiring next year, and she said, Gary, you mentioned lifetime income on your radio show last week. Is this a pension? You also mentioned guaranteed rates. Can you explain?
Yeah, what a great question, Linda. No, it's not a pension. So the number one fear in America is running out of money. So when someone comes to us like Linda, who's about to retire, one thing we're going to do is, of course, do a risk analysis for her to see how risky she wants to be. But if income is something that you're worried about, we're going to put you in a program called a fixed indexed annuity that has an income rider attached to it. And what that means is once we turn on an income from that particular program, that income is going to be guaranteed for the rest of your life. Sat down with a client yesterday. He's retiring in 3 years from now. We were able to get him into a product, Steve, with a 10% bonus and a roll-up of 8.25% per year for future income. So, Linda, we've got some great things for you that we can show you to give you some guaranteed income and some guaranteed interest rates, like I just said.
Let's go ahead and break in here, Gary. How can people reach you?
423-710-9199, or visit our website, giaplantoday.com.
John in Chattanooga says he watches your TV show every Friday on CBS Channel 12 locally. Said it's a great show. Several weeks ago, you and Tanner, our buddy Coach Tanner Moore, discussing health insurance for a short period of time. Hey, this John in Chattanooga says he's 64. He's retiring at 65. He's going to turn on Medicare, but his company recently dropped their group health plan. Can Tanner help with this?
Oh, well, man, John, sorry to hear. First of all, thank you for watching our TV show. Second of all, I'm sorry to hear that they dropped the group health insurance. I mean, with rising costs of inflation and things like that, we're seeing more and more companies eliminate different perks like that within their company. But, John, yeah, Tanner can help you out. He has some great companies out there that can give you that 1 year's worth of health insurance that you need until you turn on Medicare. And so I would give Tanner a call again, 423-710-9199. If anybody out there is listening and you're worried about health care and getting health care, Tanner's the man. He can help you out. So 423-710-9199.
We're joined by Gary Thurman, Guardian Investment Advisors. Final question. Susie in Athens says, Gary, I'm 67, wondering when to turn on Social Security. I'm planning on working until I'm 70. Should I wait or go ahead and turn it on as I've reached full retirement age?
Another great question. We talk about Social Security all the time on our TV show and radio show, Steve. And if she is going to plan on working until age 70, then I would simply wait. I mean, the longer you wait to turn on Social Security, it's going to increase your payout by 8% a year with 70 max age. So if she's planning on working till 70, maybe if she has longevity in her life, maybe she wants to wait. Now, I wouldn't be upset if she went ahead and turned it on because she is at full retirement age, so she can make as much money as she wants to, and maybe she reinvests that money. I had a client in this situation a couple weeks ago, didn't need the Social Security income, but we turned it on, and we are actually buying a really nice, large life insurance case for his spouse, children, and grandchildren. So, he's taking advantage of the Social Security coming in, buying a life insurance policy, so he's going to leave a lot of money tax-free behind to his family and loved ones once he passes along. So, maybe that's something we need to talk with this young lady about.
It's Gary Thurman, Guardian Investment Advisors. And, Gary, if you would, just remind us of the contact information.
Love to. 423-710-9199. Or check us out online at giaplantoday.com.
And you'll be on right here, Mix 104.1 and Talk 101.3, The Buzz, tomorrow, Saturday, 9 a.m., the big show. And, of course, it's Plan Today on tomorrow. Is that right? Did I say that right?
That's it. Stay on tomorrow. That's it, buddy.
All right. Gary, Merry Christmas. We'll talk to you next week.
See you, buddy.
Bye-bye. Gary Thurman, ladies and gentlemen, Guardian Investment Advisors. Let's get a check of our Mermaid Mattress Weather Center, 831, sports around the corner.
The Mermaid Mattress Holiday Sale is going on now. Buy select iCool and L&K mattress sets by Mermaid and receive a free adjustable base upgrade only at Mermaid Mattress.
For today, we'll have sunny skies, a high of 48 and a low of 32 this evening. For tomorrow, mostly sunny, a high of 44 and a low of 25. Sunny on Sunday with a high of only 42. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 30 degrees. This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Call them at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more. I'm Bridget Forrester. You're listening to Mix 104.1, Southeast Tennessee's soundtrack of the Christmas season, presented by Life Care Centers of America.
20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year, offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices, keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups, making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you.
Come see us.
Hey listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of we the people. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthal, General Manager of Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to talking to you all soon.
The burden of chronic pain, no matter the source, can have a crippling effect on our daily lives. If you suffer from pain in your joints, back, or neck, call the team at Interventional Pain Consultants. They will treat the source of the problem so you can increase your activity and enjoy life again. Interventional Pain Consultants has 3 locations in East Tennessee to serve you. They are proud to welcome back to Cleveland Bradley Central alum Dr. Josh Hare. Call today to schedule an appointment. 423-339-9581 or visit ipctennessee.com.
And to all a good night from Mermaid Mattress.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
We're all picky about our produce, and whether you're a thumper, a sniffer, a squeezer, or just plain particular, we promise no one is more picky about produce than Food City. That's why we're introducing our Picky Promise. Whether it's from farms down the road or tropical produce from the ends of the earth, we guarantee it's fresh or we'll replace it. You see, we're picky about produce, so you don't have to be.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates. A $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
At Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, the tradition was founded by Ralph and Stella Buckner and continued by Ralph Buckner Jr. and his wife, Shari Buckner. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory is a tradition of service. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, caring for Cleveland families whenever they need them. Visit ralphbuckner.com.
Lifetime Certified is the new buzz in town for Vehicles Direct. 12-month, 12,000-mile comprehensive warranty, lifetime powertrain warranty, complimentary maintenance for 1 year. Certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Love it or leave it, satisfaction guaranteed. Best trade-in value in town. Kelly Blue Book Buy Center. Vehicles Direct, South Lee Highway in Cleveland at APD 40. Visit vehiclesdirect.com.
Mixed Mornings on Mixed TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mixed Mornings on MixedTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9. MixedTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
This Christmas, experience the irresistible Mermaid Lindsay Line Memory Foam Mattress, starting at $4.99 for the Queen. Mermaid Mattress, your home for better sleep.
It's time for Bradley County to start talking about fentanyl. Did you know, in 2021, there were over 20 overdose deaths related to fentanyl in our town? ATS The Bridge is committed to educating and spreading awareness about drug abuse and bring a message of hope to our community. Our community is worth it. Even if substance abuse is the last thing to worry about with your kid, their awareness can help save a friend. For more info, visit atsthebridge.org. ATS The Bridge. Speaking out against drugs, speaking up with a message of hope. Visit atsthebridge.org.
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the Southeast with the best plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products for the past 75 years. Founded in Cleveland, Tennessee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need, from water heaters to kitchen faucets, from lighting to septic tanks. We literally sell it all. Don't believe me? Stop by one of our 32 stores across the Southeast and check it out for yourself. And tell them Josh sent you. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
And she's the outreach coordinator for the lung screening mobile. Caroline, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good.
Well, thank you so much for coming. And first of all, tell us about this lung screening mobile and what it's all about.
Yeah, so we go out 5 days a week and we do low-dose CT lung screenings. We come to Cleveland once a month and we'll be at the Cleveland YMCA next Wednesday.
So next Wednesday, you're coming back to the Y. And I tell you, from what you and I are talking about off the air here, from what we can share from what we were talking about off the air, this part is, well, I mean, you went to Ole Miss. So now we found that out.
Hotty.
Exactly. So but whatever, we'll forgive you. But no, Cleveland is one of your biggest locations, isn't it?
Yes, Cleveland YMCA is one of our biggest programs. It fills really quickly. We love it here. We love the YMCA and we love Cleveland.
Walk us through the process as we're joined by Caroline Wolf of CHI Memorial. What happens when people go on the lung screening mobile?
So we take a low-dose CT lung screening. We get a big picture of your chest. Basically, we take a picture from your collarbone to the bottom of your rib cage. We're looking mainly at your lungs for nodules, masses, lung cancer. We also see your heart and do a cardiac calcium score. And then because it takes a big picture, we can see your kidneys, liver, gallbladder, other things like that in case there's anything to note on.
Yeah, and I've been told, Dr. Headrick, who was here last time, I've been told by others at CHI Memorial, you guys have got a lot of success stories over the years about catching things early and saving some people a lot of trouble down the line.
Yes, preventative care is so important. The thing about your chest is that you don't feel anything, so it's completely asymptomatic usually. And if you do have symptoms, it's most likely in the stage 4 or pretty late in the game. So it's just so important to catch things early, just like mammogram. You know, this is a yearly scan that really everybody over the age of 50 should be getting.
Okay, so you recommend people be over the age of 50 for this?
Yeah, once you're 50, we can really start to see like what your body is doing and just staying on top of the preventative care.
We're joined by Caroline Wolf. She is outreach coordinator for the lung screening mobile at the CHI Memorial. And I tell you, people I'm sure are wondering how they can get signed up. Do they need to sign up beforehand?
So you don't need to, but especially in Cleveland, our program fills pretty quickly. So it's a better option to call our office, 423-495-LUNG or 423-495-5864. Our schedulers are really great. We're a small team that can kind of walk you through the process of payment or insurance. And then they'll give you a time slot. The scan is really quick. I would leave 15-minute slot for yourself, but it really takes about 8 to 10 minutes. The paperwork's the longest. The scan is 22 seconds.
The scan is 22 seconds.
22 seconds. You don't even have to take your clothes off.
Well, okay. She's giving me the no sign. What? Just move. She's saying move on.
It's easy. It's an easy scan.
It's easy scan. 22 seconds that could save their lives.
Yes.
Absolutely. All right. So Caroline, Wednesday next week, you'll be at the YMCA Cleveland, and give us the hours and when people can come see you.
We will be there from 8 a.m. to 2 o'clock p.m. It's getting full quickly, so the best thing would be to go ahead and call our office to schedule an appointment, but we do come monthly.
And how can people reach out to you?
423-495-5864 is our office number. We also have a website, mylungcare.org, and that will show you where we will be for the rest of December, January, and February.
Okay, great. Caroline Wolf, CHI Memorial Outreach Coordinator for their lung screening mobile. Caroline, anything else you want to add about the lung screening mobile?
It's about to be January. Everybody wants to stay on top of their health, so book that appointment now. A new start to a healthy year.
CHI Memorial. Hello, human kindness. There we go. And the website one more time.
mylungcare.org.
And we'll come right back in just a moment. Stand by. And now this from the town. Well, we already played the town square. We're going to check sports coming up. Stand by, everybody.
CHI.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland. From Red Bank to Collegedale. Luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here.
For those who deal with painful leg veins, Dr. Eston Winger wants you to know there is help.
Typically, most patients that come in have varying degrees of symptoms with their legs, and it could be that your legs feel heavy, your legs feel tired, your legs ache, your legs swell. And typically this is worsened as the day progresses as you're up on your legs. And most people think, oh, they're just for cosmetic reasons, but no, actually your legs can hurt by having varicose veins. The fact is that the veins are not going to go away on their own. The only way they're going to go away is by an intervention. And if they do bother you or you have questions about them, then I'd be more than happy to talk to you in consultation.
Schedule a consultation by phone 423-472-5423.
At some point in your life, you may be faced with a legal challenge, whether it be a personal injury, business dispute, or family matter. Our goal is to overcome your legal obstacles and get your life back on track.
If you or a loved one have been injured or have legal issues confronting you and your family, talk with someone on our team. We will investigate your problem to determine the facts and the law. Working together, we can develop a plan to obtain the result you deserve.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox. Air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
This is Thomas Williams with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Stop by today and take advantage of Bradley County's largest pre-owned inventory. Or visit cleveland-nissan.com, home of the lifetime warranty.
Welcome back, everybody. Mix 1041. We're on mixtv.tv with our friends from Direct Primary Care Associates. Stacy Flowers, nurse practitioner, joins us. Stacy, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing good, like you care. Okay, now.
I was just being polite.
Well, that's a good point. So let's get serious for a second about children's health. Now, it's so important to you and your colleagues at Direct Primary Care Associates.
Absolutely. We have a lot of children in our community who fall into that gap where they don't have maybe TennCare, and maybe they have insurance, but those deductibles, those copays are really expensive, and so their parents are hesitant to take their children to the doctor when they would really like to be able to because they can't afford it, or because it's going to take a long time in that pediatrician's office and they just don't have that time, or they're going to have to take a bunch of other kids with them. And so that's a solution that we have found at Direct Primary Care Associates by making that care more accessible and more convenient for the parents. Whether that be well child checks, which we have the capacity to do, or those sick child visits. When you wake up in the morning and you're going to get your kid ready for school, but they have a fever or they're just not feeling good. That kid that's pulling at their ears, and you don't want to have to wait a whole day to get them in with somebody, or go and sit in a doctor's office with your kid that already doesn't feel good and wait for hours for them to be seen. And those patients can just shoot us a text on our direct messaging app that we have that's called Spruce, available to our patients, and get in touch with their provider. Sometimes these things can be handled over the phone, and they're not even going to have to get their child that doesn't feel good out of bed, and we can handle those things for them. And sometimes they're going to need to bring them in, and we can get those children checked really quick with no wait times and just make that a lot more easy, a lot more convenient for those parents.
It's Direct Primary Care Associates. Stacy, how can people get all the information?
You can check us out at our website, directpca.com, or call us at our Cleveland office at 650-4831.
This is Thomas.
Remember Me Senior Care is Cleveland's first assisted living and memory care neighborhood. They specialize in assisted living for those who are still active with a community of indoor and outdoor activities. They also provide memory care living for those who are facing life with dementia. Learn more online at remembermesc.com or call their office and set up an in-person visit at 423-473-3140. Remember Me Senior Care, a culture of care your loved one deserves.
I've struggled with acne since I was 13. I can't tell you how many times I canceled plans because I couldn't get myself to leave the house. I experienced another sudden breakout and finally turned to Cortina. It was so easy. I just answered a few questions online and uploaded photos. My board-certified dermatologist created the perfect plan, and my custom medication was sent directly to my door. With Cortina, acne no longer has to be a lifelong struggle.
Direct Primary Care Associates, your place for health care. Fast access and on-time visits with no deductibles and no copays. The one-on-one time with a member of the talented staff makes going to the doctor a better experience. Direct Primary Care Associates offers telemedicine services and can do all routine labs. Check out all the ways Direct Primary Care Associates can help you and your family at directpca.com or call them at 650-4831. Direct Primary Care Associate. It's not insurance, it's health care.
Last week, the TSSAA, they basically allowed NIL deals with high school athletics. So tell me about that and what happened with you, buddy.
Yeah, well, I was listening to my dad and my papa talk about it when the news broke that high school athletes are able to do this. So the next morning, I made a phone call to Dr. Liz, and she thought it was a great idea, and she said that she'd be happy to work with me.
And this is Robbins Family Dental, and we received a statement from Robbins Family Dental about partnering with Maddox Morris, who, to our knowledge, was the first, I believe, Maddox, you're the first NIL deal for high school in the state. Is that what you're hearing?
Wrestling was. I am the first wrestler to do it.
All right.
And I'm the second guy in the state.
Second athlete in the state to do this. Here's the statement we received. I'm going to quote Robbins Family Dental, quote, Robbins Family Dental is excited to partner with Maddox Morris in becoming the first wrestler, here we go, the first wrestler in the state of Tennessee to have an NIL agreement. Maddox reached out with a goal of making this happen. We're happy that we're able to help him accomplish this goal. Maddox understands the importance of good oral health care and will do a great job representing that and Robbins Family Dental. So, Maddox, what does this mean? What are you going to be doing? Have you guys talked about that yet?
Yeah, they said that they would do billboards with me, and we're going to do custom mouthpieces for wrestlers and stuff, athletes.
Well, and I would say those mouthpieces very much help as far as wrestling is concerned, don't they?
Yes.
Very, very much. Well, Maddox, buddy, congratulations. And your dad, Andy, of course, is the voice of Walker Valley with he and Jacob Mason and football, and we're excited about that. Anybody you want to say hi to this morning?
Yeah, my mom's listening. Hey, Mom.
Hey, Mom. There we go. That's good. Well, Maddox, congratulations, man. You and Robbins Family Dental, and I think it's a great partnership.
Yeah.
Well, Maddox, Merry Christmas to you, buddy.
Merry Christmas to you.
Maddox Morris, Walker Valley High School, and Bridget, he is the first wrestler in the state to get an NIL.
Yeah, good for him. That's great.
Very, very nice, Robbins Family Dental, and thank you guys for that statement very much. All right, let's get a check of sports now. It's the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial. Imagine better health. And the sports sponsored in part by Solutions Finance of Tennessee. See Ricky Hentz, Todd Kopic, Greg Redmond at Solutions Finance in the Cooks Plaza, Keith Street in Cleveland, especially this time of year. If you need cash, it's Solutions Finance. NFL Thursday Night Football. A good one last night. 49ers over the Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. And that new quarterback, Brock Purdy. He was picked last in the NFL draft last year. He was the last pick. That pick is always known as Mr. Irrelevant. Mr. Irrelevant. What? Purdy leads the 49ers, a big win in Seattle. They clinched the NFC West. In wrestling last night, Bradley over Walker Valley, 69-9. And in the latest state wrestling poll, Cleveland, Baylor, Bradley, 1, 2, 3. Walker Valley boys basketball last night over Notre Dame, 51-48. Bridget, big basketball action last night. We had the Lake Forest Christmas Classic, which has become a big tournament over the many years.
Yeah, definitely. Big one.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dick Vitale. Thank you, Dick.
Everyone. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I'm sure it went great.
Yeah, that's great. Well, here we go. When I got this, you told me Andy Jenkins' birthday's tomorrow.
Yes.
Well, here's Andy. He's a dean of students at Lake Forest. He was the athletic director. I think they fired him. Is that right? From that, Richie?
Oh,
did Richie fire him? Oh, he's still there. Is he really?
Yes.
I couldn't tell. She waxes her lip? I couldn't tell. Christmas vacation humor, folks, is where Bridget and I since October. Anyway, 6th grade. Here we go. Lake Forest Middle Lady Bruins defeated Cleveland Middle School last night. The final score there at 46-37. They win the tournament championship last night at Lake Forest. Lake Forest, let's go to the boys' side in 7th grade. As Lake Forest defeated Hammond Creek of Dalton, Georgia, 51-42. Again, this is 7th grade boys. The Cleveland Middle girls won the tournament championship in 7th grade, 41-24 over Lake Forest. And then, Bridget, what a game last night between the Cleveland Middle and Lake Forest 7th grade boys teams in the boys championship game. They were locked at 44-44, 7 seconds left. And then Jackson Morris hits a three-pointer to win it for Cleveland Middle last night, 47-44. I heard from his proud mother, Amber, who's over at Century Park this morning. I mean, they're so excited, they're throwing eggnog on Esmeralda Lee. That's how excited they are this morning.
That's awesome.
What a game. Jackson Morris shoots like his dad, his dad, Derek, hate to say it. Great shooter in his own right. And, of course, Derek, his son's coach, and hit that three-pointer. Mom, Amber, very proud this morning. Cleveland Middle, 47-44 at the buzzer. Hey, we have a Lee University doubleheader tonight. They'll take on Delta State, 6 o'clock. Talk 101.3 The Buzz, presented by CHI Memorial. What a matchup tomorrow night, Bridget. The Tennessee Volunteers, number 6 men's basketball in the land, at number 9 Arizona, 10:30 Eastern tomorrow night. We'll have it here, Mix 104.1 and the Mix app, presented by TVFCU. That's a big one.
It is a big game.
Here's a tip for some holiday viewing. If you're a college basketball fan, speaking of Arizona, one of my all-time favorite coaches, Lute Olson, the late, great Lute Olson. Everybody remembers Lute probably. CBS Sports, the cable sports network, not CBS Broadcast, but the cable, has done this great documentary on Lute Olson. And I would highly recommend it. Tonight, Bradley girls will be taking on Huntsville Lee at Rockvale High School. We get the Christmas tournaments underway. Bridget, tomorrow, my UCLA Bruins will take on the hideous Kentucky Wildcats, where John Calipari is waiting to go to prison. That'll happen someday, guarantee you. Tomorrow, 5:15 on CBS television. It's the CBS Sports Classic at New York's Madison Square Garden. UCLA, Kentucky tomorrow.
What do you think's going to happen?
What do you mean, what's going to happen? We know what's going to happen. UCLA will probably lose, but that's okay. It's fine. They got a shot this year. NFL triple header tomorrow. Big sports weekend. It's their annual triple header just before Christmas. Colts at Minnesota. The Vikings, 1 o'clock. These are all NFL Network tomorrow. Ravens at the Browns at 4:30. The big primetime game. The Tua Tagovailoa and the Dolphins at the Buffalo Bills. For my money, the best team in the NFL. The Buffalo Bills, 8:15 tomorrow night on the NFL Network. College football bowl season starts, Bridget, and starts actually today. And then tomorrow, the Fenway Bowl. It's a new game. There's like 200 bowl games now. ESPN owns most of them. Yeah. Cincinnati, Louisville, 11 a.m. tomorrow. That is taking place at Fenway Park. 11 a.m. ESPN. Las Vegas Bowl's a pretty good one. Florida and Oregon State, 2:30 tomorrow, ESPN. And Bridget, Deion Sanders will coach his last game at Jackson State before going to Colorado, where he's accepted the job. Prime time in the Rocky Mountains. I can't wait. It's going to be fun. Yeah. But tomorrow, his last game with Jackson State. And the Celebration Bowl will be at Atlanta's Mercedes-Benz Stadium against North Carolina Central, noon on ABC tomorrow. World Cup final is Sunday at 10 a.m. on Fox. Argentina and France. Let's go to Austin Chadwick, our resident soccer expert. Austin, who wins? Will it be Argentina or France? Who are you going with?
France.
It's about as interesting as I thought it'd be. Bridget, who wins?
I'm going to take France as well.
I see London. I see
If they can ride bicycles really fast, surely they can play soccer.
That's a good point. Well, that's an interesting way of looking at it. I'm going with Lionel Messi and Argentina to win their first World Cup since 1986, and because I read Lionel Messi has the biggest Instagram following of anybody on earth.
Wow.
There we go. Argentina wins over France. Don't you remember Freedom Fries? Remember when we did that?
Yeah.
What happened? Titans at Chargers Sunday, 4:25. Titans will lose in Los Angeles Sunday. Who cares? Mix 104.1 driven. Well, Thomas Williams and Nissan care. Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Falcons go to the New Orleans Saints Sunday. Who cares? That's a real big who cares. Although we are playing our new rookie quarterback, Desmond Ridder, because Marcus Mariota has left the team. Thank you. That's kind of like a pull of Bobby Petrino. All right. That's going to do it for us. 9:01. Bridget, any final comments here?
See you later.
Remember when we used to have Ashley in to give us a weekend thought for the weekend?
Yes, that was fun.
Then I'd cut her off,
We'll be announcing the winner of our Christmas Spectacular coming up later this afternoon.
5 o'clock.
You still have time to register today. MyMix1041.com. Today is a family pack from our friends at Leisure Time Bowling.
And then tomorrow, a $300 gift card to have lunch with Roger Pickett at Mermaid Mattress.
What?
You can ask him about his hair. No, it's a $300 Mermaid Mattress gift card. That's tomorrow. And then, Bridget, you and I will be at Honey Baked Ham on Monday. 10th anniversary of Cruella de Vil. Trish Sluter.
I didn't invite you, but somehow you're going to be there.
Trish did. She wants me there.
11 on Monday. They're celebrating their 10th anniversary in business. That is the actual day. That's Monday, December 19th. So come by and join us. They are giving away a ham during our broadcast. So come on by and see us from 11 to 1 at Honey Baked.
All right. And finally, today is the last day to apply for the TVFCU Idea Leap Grant. If you're a small business owner or you know a small business owner, go to tvfcu.com/Idea Leap Grant. This is the first time that Cleveland has had their own grant money given by TVFCU and also Dalton and Chattanooga. Cleveland has $50,000. The deadline, and folks, you have to have your application submitted by 5 p.m. today. Go to tvfcu.com/Idea Leap Grant. $50,000 on the line. We've had Cleveland winners over the last 5 years with TVFCU. You can find out all the details right there. But the deadline, folks, today at 5 p.m. The late, great Kenny Rogers. Hard to believe that. And Winona. Mix 104.1 your sound.